Hello, in this video I'm going to go over snapping. So snapping can be used to make more accurate models for placing things accurately. It is a tool used largely in modeling and rigging. That's what I used it mostly. So you'll notice when I go over here, say I want to get this really simple table exactly on the ground. You can just go to the side view or the front view and just try to find exactly where that is meeting, zoom up and just slowly bring it down. You might get close enough. But a better way and a more accurate way of doing this kind of thing is by moving your pivot point. So this is a pivot point where I'm moving it from, so I can rotate from there, I can scale from there, that kind of thing. But you can move this position by hitting D, and you can just move it down. You can do it that way, and then you can also snap it to the bottom. I know that all these verts here are the same, and I can snap it to the bottom of one of my legs. So I'm gonna get D, and then then I can just go V. So I'm holding down D, V, and middle mouse, and I'm dragging. So see how it's like popping to all these different vertices. So I'm gonna pop it right down to that. So now that's gonna be exactly there. But what if you want it to be exactly in the center? So I'm gonna snap it, hit D, V, snap it to the center vertice because I know that's perfectly in the center, that vertice. And then I am going to click that Y. So it turned yellow. So I can do the same thing for any of these. So I'm going to click that, make that yellow. That means I only want to move in Y, either my pivot point or this object. So if I hit D, V, middle mouse, and then I hover over here, D, V, and I click this actually then I snap. See how it popped down right in the middle? It was in the center, and I said only move in Y. So you can do something like that to get a position right in the center. So D, V, or holding down D, that is to move the pivot point. Just hitting V and middle mouse will snap. And that's how I snapped it to the vertices. So if I can snap it to any one of these vertices, and I know that my pivot point is snapping exactly on the ground. You can do this with curves. So I can have this, say I want it right in the middle. I holding down C and middle mouse, so it's sliding it along that. I can also say I don't have a ground plane. You can also do this with the grid. So I can hit X, move this. Another thing that is useful, sometimes you need certain vertices to align perfectly. So I went to vertex mode, and then I'm selecting all these, and I need these vertices to match here. I can move my pivot point for this group of selection by hitting D, V, and then snapping it to that. And then you can see that my object is rotated. So what I'll need to do if I want to snap this over here is to change my axis orientation. So I'll just change this to world. So it's going to be moving in the world position. So, and then I'm just going to go, and I only want it to move in that direction, in negative X. So I'm going to select, I'm going to hit D, V, and then negative, or the X. So it's only going to move in that direction. And then I'm going to snap it. Oop, I got to let go of my, sorry. I didn't let go of the D. So D, V, select that, and then let go of V. Sorry, just don't do the D part. And then move that over. So that this will become second nature to you when you are modeling. But we know now this is exactly matching over here. So you can be really precise with your modeling, which you'll need to be. And you can do this with curves and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully that's helpful. Just keep this in mind when you're working. It's really nice when placing objects, to getting accurate models, all the stuff. So I'll see you in the next one.